the end of the panel that you guys can ask us Q&A questions, but first we're going to be talking about the anime, the movie, and a little bit of the manga. There's not much of it content-wise, but yeah. Boruto Uzumaki. Boruto, talk about yourself like you always do.
Obviously, I'm the best character in the series, not you.
That's okay.
Now let's talk about it.
Unfortunately, that guy is my dad. This one I'll claim. This is my mom. She's wonderful. Clearly, my little sister's not here.
Little sister is not here.
Little sister's still recovering.
Tell them a little bit about yourself.
We couldn't bring the good show.
What's to tell? I'm awesome.
Boruto. Talk about yourself.
I was hungry before the panel and I was gonna go get a burger, but they told me I couldn't.
You told us to talk about it.
You used your allowance to buy those brand new sriracha burgers, remember?
They weren't worth it.
How does it feel cheating and using a machine to do all your
We will have the Q&A section at the end of the panel. Which is not Sarada Uchiha. Hi. So we have her movie
Thank you,
version
but I'm not
and
actually
her-
hungry. So, I'll give them back.
Are you done talking, Boruto?
Only until you start.
Okay, so we have her
No one
anime
cares.
version and her movie.
I'll show you.
Movie and anime. So yeah, the movie version is a lot better in my opinion. If you've read the manga, what's out of the manga, she is wearing the same outfit, but it's significantly shorter and the heels are like ridiculously high. So
A child
yeah.
should never wear that.
Sarada, no.
It's because she doesn't have
Wear
a dad.
that.
Anyway, so Sarada is the daughter of Sasuke and Sakura, and she's a really good mix of her parents. I feel like she's a little bit more like Sasuke, but she definitely has Sakura's strength, and she's
Temper issues.
and temper issues. Yeah, she gets that from her mom. But she's a lot more like stoic, I feel like Sasuke. And her and Boruto have a really intense rivalry, which makes me really happy because it reminds me of Sasuke and Naruto.
Who are sitting on opposite sides of the room.
And, because I didn't actually say much, Boruto's actually a lot like Naruto. Like, there's a few tiny little pieces of Hinata in there, but it's mostly
Mostly it's
Naruto.
Naruto.
It's mostly
Which he
Naruto. Which he absolutely detests.
Mitsuki!
Okay, so I am the son of Orochimaru, who is best here. No, I'm kidding.
Is your
Boruto-
mother or your father?
Who is either my mother or my father?
Or
I
both.
still don't know. Or both. I haven't figured that out yet.
Both.
It's just in Orochimaru's fluid. It's good. Boruto here is my son. Not my kid, my son. The son of my life. We're gonna be best friends. And I have cool snake arms. Yes. And I hope to find my own way one day, and that's why I'm becoming friends with.
Anything else anyone want to add about Mitsuki?
He has a lot of brothers, apparently.
Oh, you want to talk a little bit about that manga chapter?
Yes, so in the manga chapter, it's not released in the anime yet, to my knowledge.
No, it's after the original series, the original manga for Naruto ended, there were a couple of side chapters that Kishimoto wrote himself. That is one on Mitsuki's backstory, and then there's a couple on Sarada's a little bit of Sarada trying to find out, a little bit of this thing about Sarada trying to find out, who is her dad, and then she questions if Sakura is actually her mom, and there's this whole fiasco, which that part is actually just about to be animated in the anime. It starts next Wednesday, so there's that, and then let's see. See, the thing about, I don't remember the author's name offhand, but Boruto is actually being written by someone else, but it's still being supervised by Kishimoto. The movie for Boruto, Kishimoto wrote and directed the
Yeah.
movie, but the series itself and the manga are being written by someone else, but still directed by Kishimoto.
That's why Sarada's dress is so short.
Yeah, because it's not being written by Kishimoto.
Kishimoto.
Yeah. Shikadai! Who wants to talk about Shikadai?
Best boy.
Best friend.
You wanna
I was
know?
gonna say Boruto could probably talk about his best
Literally
friend.
the clown of Shikamaru.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I
That's
feel like-
honestly accurate.
I feel like he's more tactical than Shikamaru because he also has Tamari's tactical
Yeah.
mind
A
with
little
him.
bit, yeah.
So he's gonna be like there, like already planning Jonin levels as a junior.
I don't feel like he's quite as lazy as Shikamaru.
Not quite.
Yeah. I don't think he's quite as lazy, and like, as far as aesthetics go, he's literally Shikamaru with Tamari's eyes on.
Yeah.
His hairline
Is Tamari's.
is a little, it's a little bit different.
Because
And then
if Tamari pulls her bangs back, that's her hairline.
best
yeah.
mom.
Best mom.
Best
I
mom.
am best mom.
Tamari is best mom. Oh yeah, this one cosplays Tamari too.
Yeah. I
Alright,
cosplay all
anything
the
else
Tamaris.
anybody want to add about Shikadai?
He's a cute man.
What a
He
drag.
makes me happy, and I need to cosplay him.
He also
That's
does not like the cheeseburgers that they give.
Well, that's because they're really spicy, and Boruto likes experimenting with crazy things. He's like, oh, this is new. I'm gonna try it. So they're.
That's not how you do girlfriends, for the record, Boruto.
No, it's probably the same.
I don't believe that it is, but alright.
Yo, that's me. Okay, so I'm Inojin. I'm the son of Sai and Ino, as you probably guessed. He actually is my favorite. Inojin is the best, but in my opinion, I think he acts a lot more like Sai than he does Ino.
Yeah.
He's pretty blunt, straightforward like Sai is. He's also really pale.
But
like
that's
Sai is.
sass, though.
Yeah,
That's
he's a
sass.
sassy boy, like straight
That
up
part's
Sass
trying,
master.
trying to make a Boruto mad first day of class. But I
Fail.
think sometimes he does seem a little bit like Ino though. Like there's times where he seems to get like embarrassed kind of easily, and that reminds me of Ino a little bit. His appearance, I think, obviously was mainly, I don't know, I think he's a pretty good mix of Ino and Sai's appearance wise.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about him is that he can do Sai's, his art attacks, but his art style is different than Sai's. He
Not
thinks,
to
what is
mention,
it? He
can we
said
say
that his
colors?
colors is
Because-
like
Yeah.
old fashioned or outdated.
I think it's because he has emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
he's
we talked
yeah
about
more
that.
emotional than Sai, obviously, because he got Ino in there. So yeah, I really like that his art has color in it. I think it looks really pretty. Also, I want you guys to know that his name straight up means pig person. So
You're welcome.
Yes, it does.
So,
It's excellent.
Pig person, that's me. But
That is.
if anyone else wants to add anything about me, I'm wonderful. Here I am.
I was gonna say, like, I was talking to somebody about Inojin at one point, and I was like, he legit is Sai, like, in the way he says things,
Yes.
but what he says is Ino.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate, yeah.
So he's emotional like Ino, but blunt like Sai. It's a great mix.
Yeah.
Great mix for fights.
Like, he doesn't care that it's going to hurt your feelings, but he's gonna say it in the sassiest way possible.
I honestly feel like with the way he can with his abilities that he got from Sai and the fact that the shadow manipulation, if he's able to control those and gets
Oh, yeah.
with both of them, that's gonna be a really powerful
He's gonna
battle
make
strategy.
the best ninja.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's why all these kids are, like, the bomb, is because, like, they've got the
'Cause
best
it's
of both their
amazing
parents, and, like, all their
yeah.
parents were, like, fantastic, and now these kids are, like, double that.
Like Boruto
Yeah.
can already make shadow clones before going to the academy.
Yeah.
So
And Naruto went to the academy, he's like, how do I do
Yeah.
this?
How do I do things in general?
How do I do anything?
Alright, next we have Chocho Akimichi.
She's at the snack bar.
Yeah,
Potato
Chocho
chips right now.
Chocho is not here right now. She had to go on a snack run. That's
Again.
Yeah, again. We ran out. Even though she
Again.
said she had enough to last her for the day, but you know.
Yeah. I
Why
mean,
not?
So Chocho is pretty much a tiny female version of Choji.
Choji.
Like she looks like her mother in a lot of ways, and then it's basically Choji after that. Like, she's a good mix, but she's more like her
daddy.
And her mother is actually from the
Cloud.
Cloud village, right? Kamui? Is that?
I think so.
I believe that's her name. Yeah, Kamui. But yeah, and then she's got her mother's dark skin. But yeah, she's like a sassy little thing.
She's so sassy.
Yeah, I think she got the sass from her mom.
That's definitely
Seems to be a trend.
Definitely didn't get that from Choji. No,
No, because Choji's just like, oh, okay.
Choji's precious.
You call as long as you don't call me fat, okay.
And she is also Sarada's best friend.
They have such a good friendship.
They do.
So good.
They really do.
So precious.
I think one of my favorite things about Chocho is like even if she doesn't like a snack that she's bought, she's not gonna waste it.
She
She's gonna
eats it
continue to
anyway,
eat it
yeah.
and continue to complain about what's wrong with it.
Yep.
Oh, one thing, if you watch the anime, this happens in one of the kind of earlier episodes. If you've watched all of Naruto, or at least like a good portion of Naruto, there's a thing called Talk No Jutsu. Basically defeating an enemy just by talking. So that happens. There's an episode with Class Rep where you've probably seen that episode,
Yeah.
the one where the boy has the crush on Class Rep.
Yeah.
And then Chocho literally
that
Chocho
one.
is literally talking and it gets him to like stop.
Yes.
And I'm like, so yeah, talk no jutsu.
Well, because he was upset, and Chocho's just like, look, don't be upset. I'll be your friend.
Also-
Just chill.
I also
Like,
love the fact that
just
she's
chill.
like, no,
I
she's
will be
only
your
following
friend.
me
She
around,
thought it
I
was her
swear.
that he liked.
I'm sorry, I just don't like you that
Metal
Best boy,
much.
absolutely.
Oh my god.
Metal's the best boy.
Oh my.
boy. Okay. Who wants to talk about metal?
No.
Can we all talk
Okay,
about
I'll talk
We're
about
just
metal.
going no.
Everyone
We'll
talks
all
about
talk
metal.
about metal.
Should we go down the line to talk about
Okay.
metal?
So metal?
Metal is obviously Broccoli's son.
This is clear by the picture.
sure
Thank
that's
you.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Well, there was guys
Not
in
with
Lee. They
his
looked
eyes.
awful like they weren't.
His eyes are
That's a good
I know,
point.
right? Like, whoa.
Okay. So that we don't know who Metal's mother is.
Wait.
It's a thing with tail beast, like
It has not been
Thank you.
It has not been confirmed anywhere, but my bet is that it's Tenten.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably.
That's
He's
my
got
bet.
her eyes. Like,
He
look
has
at him.
her.
He's got Tenten's
He really does.
eyes.
Yes.
It's like the same thing with Shikadai all over again. Mom's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to talk about?
I got nothing to
Okay,
say.
I love how shy he is, first off, because with his dad and how fired up his dad was, and he was like just out there, how shy he is just
Yeah,
such a wonderful contradiction to that.
That's another thing that leans towards me thinking Tenten's his
Yes.
mom.
Plus,
is
if you
because
see-
Tenten's like that.
Ninja tools.
Yes, the
how
ninja tools
good he is
too.
with ninja tools.
Like
too.
that shuriken training that they were doing whenever nobody was watching, he was getting bullseyes all the time. He was
Yeah.
so good with that.
He's like really strong with taijutsu and with shuriken jutsu, but then he gets nervous and like freaks out.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's the most
I love
precious
it.
thing in the
I
world.
can't do it.
I also noticed that in the first part of the anime, he's the only one that still ninja runs. And I've noticed that Boruto
Yeah.
runs normally. At some point, I don't know if it changes throughout later
What's
on.
wrong with you?
I haven't really
That,
paid attention.
right
to
I
that.
paid
Yeah,
so
he's
much
the only one who like
attention.
sticks his arms out. You're
Yeah,
right.
Weirdly enough, I didn't pay attention to
I
that.
saw that and I was just like, what's happening here?
What's happening?
This is really the next generation where you said this is what it's come to? No.
We're not ninja running anymore. What is wrong?
That.
This is not okay.
That. You can't blame him for everything, Boruto.
Everything is his fault.
Okay. Iwawari!
Oh my god, my child.
Alright,
Sweet,
Hinata,
precious,
I know you wanna
precious
talk about your
child.
Gosh, about
I
your
love
daughter.
my child so much. She's like, she's so sweet. Like she has all of the niceness of Hinata, but she's not as shy. Is what I really, really love about her. Is that she's really, really outgoing like Naruto is, And she's so powerful at such a young age. And
Oh my
if you
God.
get her angry,
Talk about that. Talk about
oh,
the OVA.
okay. So with the OVA, if you haven't watched it, basically this one tears her teddy bear that she wants to take to Naruto's Hokage ceremony. So this infuriates her. It was her favorite teddy bear, and she activates her Byakugan at 4 years old.
Yeah.
Which
4 or
is
5
Yes,
years old.
something
Which
like that.
even then, Hinata and all them fully activate their Byakugan. Like people in the Hyuga clan, it was like between 6 and 10, they would activate it to start their training. So that's like really just one thing. And she can do a full gentle fist taijutsu that can knock out her
Isn't that
own
right?
man.
So,
Yes.
yeah, she gentle-fisted Naruto so hard that the
Pretty gentle.
fox even felt it.
The fox felt it.
And he was...
Definitely needs an adult.
With one finger, okay,
Yeah.
with one finger
I'm
of
not
gentle
an
fist
adult.
taijutsu, she knocked Naruto unconscious for 12 hours.
Yeah. So,
No Hokage for 12
No
hours.
Hokage for 12
Sorry.
hours. Konohamaru
Yeah.
was the Hokage for 12 hours.
So yeah, if you haven't seen that OVA or the newest episode of the anime, Naruto didn't even get to go to his own inauguration ceremony as Hokage. Konohamaru had to transform into him and do it for him.
Yes. And what I really love about that too is that I read
Sister's fault.
I read that if Himawari had actually hit Boruto, how much
Definitely not
power
my
was
fault.
behind it would have killed Boruto. Like that's how powerful she is at how young she is. And I love her name too. Her name means sunflower.
Oh, no, that.
Yes.
Yes, her name means sunflower and it has to do with Neji. So she named him Awari for Neji as a tribute to
cute.
him.
Oh, speaking of their names like that, Boruto basically it translates to bolt, which is it's related to Neji's name, which
Just screw.
Yeah, so
Literally
Boruto
Neji's
was
name
also
means
named
screw.
after Neji.
Yes.
That's breaking.
I
Yeah.
know.
So both of
And
them.
then
That just means
Sarada
you named
is
me.
a mix of her mom's
I'm okay
first
with
syllable,
this.
her dad's syllable, and then Itachi's kanji.
My heart.
Mhm.
My freaking
Yeah.
heart.
So Sakura and Sasuke named their kid for Itachi.
And then there's Mitsuki, like snake vessel, and then it's like
You're just
Yeah.
snake boy.
I just see these arms? They're not arms, they're snakes.
No, like it makes me really happy that my daughter is gonna cosplay Himawari too because she's gonna turn 5 in November. No, she's being Himawari for the wedding. I'm just like making us stop.
I think we've lost our parents, guys.
She's doing Himawari, and then my friend has a 5-year-old son that's gonna be Boruto.
That's also adorable.
Yes.
I need to
Okay.
get Himawari Boruto pictures with your daughter now.
Which of you guys have seen the movie? I think we've all seen the movie.
I did, but it's been a minute, and I don't remember.
I saw it, but I don't remember them.
Okay, so you don't see them very much, and I'm still waiting for them to. They haven't shown up in the anime yet, but this is Shinki, or Team Shinki. Shinki is the adopted son of Gaara.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, these are his teammates Yodo and Araya. We don't really know a whole lot about them just yet because they haven't really showed up in the anime.
But they're there because they're characters.
That now makes sense to me that his face makeup looks like Conqueror's. Like if he's Gaara's adopted kid.
That's what I thought he
Yeah.
was Conqueror's son.
Yeah, no, he is Gaara's adopted son. We don't know who his actual parents are or anything. He was probably like an orphan of war, I think.
Yeah, that would be the only explanation I could think of for Gaara to adopt a child.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, pretty much.
like I said, we don't see
It's
them
sad and
in
lonely
the
like
anime.
I was. I'm gonna take it.
We
Pretty
don't
much.
see them in the anime. They are only in the movie.
So, does that mean that Gaara's most likely not married if you just adopted a child?
You're just
Yeah, I
reaching for
I don't
Legion.
think-
I'm just saying.
I really want that.
Gaara's the mom!
I don't think Gaara is with
Okay.
anyone.
Because I was wondering who they even put them with, if not.
So, we see the tuning exams in the movie. I'm sorry,
Your brain is failing. It's good.
he is a puppet master, but he also can control the iron sand. So, yay.
Best of both worlds, right?
Fancy schmancy.
This kid is gonna be. It is already announced that this team is going to be very strong. Like, there's a lot of promise for
In the
this.
movie,
I just
wasn't
hope
he-
nobody has to fight.
Wasn't he up against
You watch, it'll be
Metal
me.
in the movie?
Yeah,
Isn't
isn't that
that
like
who he was
I
faced
will
up
find
against?
Oh, that's ironic.
Actually,
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
Inojin fought one of them too, and that's why he lost. He fought
That
one
is-
of
yeah.
I can't remember which one it was, but one of those things. I feel like they're gonna be really important later on.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
What
they're gonna be
what we know about their teammates, which is not much. We have Araya, which is the one with the little boy with the mask on here. He has a very quick wit and is he uses
No, I was
sword.
gonna move, but then I
He uses the
remembered.
sword in battle. Yodo, the girl here, I didn't really know a lot about them, so I was looking up on stuff online that would have been done with the with Kishimoto. Basically, for Yodo, which is like I said, the little girl in the middle, Kishimoto wanted to draw a punk-looking little girl, so that's how Yodo came about.
I'm a cosplayer.
She looks good.
Same thoughts.
She's described as really confident, and
Yep, I'm a
she's the Sand Village have really high hopes for her. Like, so she is, even though we don't know much about her, she is very powerful. So, but I am really looking forward to these guys showing up in the anime because I want to know more about them. Because they all look like really interesting characters. I like how he's got like kind of the Yoruka hairstyle. Yoda.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There's like
so these
sitting on
kids,
it.
and then also Denki.
Denki.
Good boy.
Precious.
Denki comes from a very wealthy family. When you first meet him, he is very shy, very quiet. He wants to become a ninja. He wants to become more powerful. And his dad's like, oh no, you can't do that. But he wants to prove his dad wrong. He's very smart. You often see him with a laptop. He's very technological, very, very smart baby. I love him.
Protect him.
Protect him. Andy, do you look like you have something you want to say?
I thought it was, well, I have something that I want to say. I thought it was the opposite, that his dad wanted him to be a ninja and he didn't want to.
Right. Well, it's like
And
it
yeah,
started
it
out
started
that
on-
way, and
But then after he
and then
got
he-
controlled.
after he met Boruto, he decided he did want to be a ninja, but he wanted to do it for himself, not
Yes.
his father.
Yeah, he wanted to prove that he could do it.
And now his dad's just kind of mad because Denki keeps getting roped into these things with Boruto, and he's like, you keep getting in trouble.
He, at first, when he came into the series, I'm like, oh, I hope he's not just going to be a disposable character.
That's what it seemed like.
But he has grown so much already with even the little bit that's happened so far in the anime. He has grown so much.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
good
And
boy.
I want to see him strive and like become really powerful.
I'll personally protect him.
Because we haven't even seen what kind of jutsu he is capable of. So I'm really hoping that it's going to be an infusion of technology and jutsu.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like something
That would be really
yeah.
cool.
And next we have,
This is his boy.
yeah, pretty much, Iwabe Ueno.
Iwabe is a babe. I love Iwabe.
Come on, Naruto, talk about Iwabe.
So Iwabe is one of my favorite students because he's so angry, but not really.
Not really.
Everyone thinks he's a delinquent and kind of sucks because
Because
you
he
know,
is a delinquent.
yeah, because he is a delinquent,
That was
and
kinda
but he's
sad.
really just not smart with studying. Like he's fantastic with his ninjutsu, and he's honestly probably going to be one of the stronger ninjas of his class.
Just because he's so much
He just
older.
fails the tests.
Yeah, he just doesn't know how to study, and
like
he's
just
very
really smart, but
angry
not
about
rich.
it because he keeps getting held back.
Yeah, how many years
And
did he get? Two. So he's 2 years older than them.
like
Yep.
he's angry at the way the system became because back in Naruto's day, he would have already been
done.
yeah, he would have been done and gone and doing
On
his
a
ninja
Getty.
He
thing.
graduated
and
on
stuff.
skills alone.
Yeah.
I personally, I really love the relationship between him and Denki. This happened in one of the more recent episodes. But basically, Denki's not very powerful in like more hands-on things, and Iwabe is, and then Iwabe is not very good at studying. So the two of them work together to help each other, and I love that, and I'm really rooting for these two to end up on a team together.
I thought you were
Yes,
just gonna say
please.
in a relationship, like.
I'm really rooting for them to
That's
just
mine
hook
too.
up.
And not that kind of panel, but I mean,
It could be.
I'm not saying no.
That's at the Yaoi panel with Journey D. That's tomorrow.
Your turn.
Oh, yay, my turn. Yay.
Class rep.
Yeah, so class rep Sumire. She, when you first start out this series, like, she looks like that Hinata type character. Like, she's really super sweet and shy, and she kind of tags along with Sarada and Chocho a lot. Like, you see Sarada and Chocho, like, in the forefront talking, and Sumire's just kind of back there, like, hey, like, I'm here. So we find out that, in the more recent episodes, which I've not actually watched, I've just caught myself up, like that her father was actually part of the foundation, which was the group that Sai was a part of, and, you know, had all his issues with that. But so she has ended up having this kind of ability, this power, and she's the reason that, like, all the shadow stuff and ghost stuff has been happening in the series. So they ended up, you know, it kind of like came to a head, and there had to be something done about this happening. So she kind of like got control of it, I guess, from what I understand.
She like
summoned it and
New and was
Yeah.
about to attack the village.
Yeah.
Well, did attack the village.
yeah. But from what I understand, Boruto and everybody were kind of like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
So Boruto kind of overly inherited Talk no Jutsu,
It's so true.
and he's
Yeah.
actually better at it than Naruto.
Clearly.
Yeah, basically. The thing with Sumire
You kinda sucked at it.
is she was basically told after her father died to live on his will.
Yeah, which was to destroy the village.
Because her dad was, again, a member of Foundation, so was bitter about the village
Yeah.
and wanted to
Especially
destroy-
like this whole thing with like Naruto becoming a Hokage. They didn't enjoy that part very much. Yeah, so from what I understand, it was basically Boruto Talk no Jutsu
Yep.
his way into.
Not wrong.
I also want to point out that
And she
you
was like,
wanted to-
okay, so that's bad. I shouldn't do
You
that.
tried to
And is
kill
not
her.
doing it.
Yeah,
You tried to straight up murder her.
Yeah.
You're like, it's the only way.
Oh,
I
good.
told you no.
That's why I'm sitting over here. No!
Also, one of my favorite things about her is you see her color palette. Sumire means lavender.
Oh my god, that's a
really-
I didn't even know
That's
that. But that's
I
cool.
looked it up.
I loved
Lavender.
it.
I love her so much. Just
She's
because.
a sweet baby.
Yes. And now that all that evil is out, she's probably going to fall into the Hinata character type. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
probably.
She's
Where she's sweet and quiet, but also
Yeah, she
BA,
has that
like-
power.
and like after all this stuff happened with like the new A that she summoned and everything, we think that the new A is no longer gonna be there, but it shows
She
like
has
trace-
it in her hand.
In
Which
her
one? In
hand.
left
Yeah,
hand?
you see like traces of it, so it's still gonna in her
she'll
hand.
still be able to use it for good
So I
purposes
wouldn't-
now.
So she can't. I don't think she's gonna be able to summon it for a while.
Yeah.
But once she is, that's gonna be a very powerful asset to their team, whoever she ends up on a team with. Which I am hoping that she ends up on a team with Denki and Iwabe.
Yes.
Yeah,
I feel
that
like
would be a good
awesome.
team.
Very good, evened out team.
Because we already know like Sarada, Mitsuki, and Boruto. And then
Obviously.
obviously Inoshikacho.
Yeah.
So
I don't know who Mel's gonna end up with.
yeah.
That's just all alone.
That's how badass he
He's a
is.
lonely boy. Poor baby.
He
If he doesn't
could
work
be
with
on
anyone, he
my
will get
I,
nervous.
either that or
Yeah.
he ends up with the class rep's two friends, the girl with the cat tail
That's true,
and
yeah.
then
Yeah,
the
we're about to talk a little bit about them.
Yay! I like them too.
Okay, so these are some of the background characters.
I love the goth
You
girl.
love
Goth
it.
girl, I can't wait.
We don't know any of their names or anything like that.
Oh,
They
yep, he's there.
Random background characters plus
So
I see me.
background characters. Okay. Well,
I like the greaser.
I like the little goth lolly looking one too.
Okay,
Of course
if you
you
guys
do.
noticed in the newest
You damn
episode, she's
crap.
a puppet master too.
Yeah,
Except
I saw
she uses voodoo-ish dolls or
Yeah, it's
like
little
porcelain dolls.
Stuffed like doll. It's a
Yes.
stuffed doll. Like,
I don't remember very
she
much.
looks like a
but
little doll.
I
Yeah.
love
My
her.
mom can crochet. So they're gonna talk about your.
I hit you with my ball.
So, you see this little guy in here? That is Kakashi's kid. I don't
Not
know
really.
if
Not
anyone
really.
says.
That's not canon.
That's not very
guys.
That's not canon.
Which
I
one?
got so excited.
That's the
Not
theory.
really. That's not canon.
It could be.
No,
Very
it's gonna be
speculation.
Kakashi's.
Me and you are bad for each
Like-
other. We keep like feeding off of each other.
Whether biologically or maybe
All our
Kakashi
crack
adopted him
theories
like
about
Nara did
Boruto.
to a kid,
I mean,
it's gonna be his.
We don't know. I would like to know. And there's like a little boy with a pompadour.
Yeah.
It's like
So
your
it's
best
gay.
friend.
I like the greaser dude.
Huh?
The greaser.
Yeah. I really want to know more about some of these kids, though. Yeah, and it's other pictures of them. There's her doll. Yeah,
Yes.
I really like this little twin tail girl. She is.
Yes, with
She is
she
so
has a
cute.
cat tail. And
No,
No.
she hangs out with the one with the cat tail.
Oh, I like the
She
one with the cat tail.
explosions. Well, the
Yes.
one you saw in the previous picture, she's got really short hair. She's
Yes.
wearing a cat tail.
Yes.
I have speculation that she could possibly be related to Kiba.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
Like
talking
a part
about
of that
Kiba.
clan.
Like, does he have kids?
Kiba, I don't believe he actually has kids, but he does have a girlfriend.
Oh, thank God.
But yeah, you see, it's one of the kind of filler-ish arcs near the end of the Shippuden series. He is talking to this girl that is from a clan that with cats. So he is, I think, canonly with her in Boruto. I don't know that they're married, but I'm pretty sure they are an item.
Yes.
I don't know.
Dogs.
But yeah.
Maybe they had a kid before they got married.
So I'm thinking that she may possibly be related to Kiba, and that would be cool. So there's
I feel like she could be like an out of wedlock kid, or she might be like the girl that he's seeing's like little sibling or something.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, that could be a thing too.
They're not that old. I mean,
Yeah, they're not that old.
They're adults, but.
I mean, I'm almost 26 and I have a 7-year-old sister. So.
what if she is like? We don't know like a crap ton about Kiba's sister, but I'm like, what if Kiba's sister had a kid?
True.
I was thinking that maybe.
Yeah,
So
Hana.
that is Hana. Yeah.
I only know that because I'm
yeah,
a
there she is
cosplayer
again.
at some point.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she, like, and if you look at her facial features and stuff, she looks like she could possibly be related to Kiba.
Yeah, she definitely does.
So I'm kind of rooting for that. Like, I hope that. And then we have the little creepy kid that
Stalker.
I don't like him. The creepy little stalker kid that had a crush on Class Rupp.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just
Class
don't like
Rep.
you that way.
His ability is actually really strong, though.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. He can like disappear and like
Yeah,
that's
that's
some
like impressive.
strong.
Part of me
that's really
wonders-
strong ability.
That's some X-Men.
Part of me wonders if Sumire put the ghost on him to try and drain all of his chakra to get him to leave her alone. And then part of me
Getting
also
accepted.
wonders after
Getting accepted.
Chocho was talking if she's the one that broke it instead of him.
It is possible.
It is possible.
I mean, headcanon accepted.
Yes.
Now we're going to talk a little bit about the manga.
Yay!
Okay, so
Look at that short skirt.
So
Child.
these are manga cover. As you can see,
And then
Sarada and Chocho are wearing.
Child, don't do it.
Yeah, as you can see on this picture with Sarada and Chocho, Chocho's isn't so bad, but her heels are really high. Sarada's, on the other hand, they made her.
She's like a stripper. Straight.
She does. I
Pretty
feel
much,
like-
yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna be a little more vulgar with it, but
Those
yeah.
are like 4-inch heels. Like, I've got a pair
12.
of shoes that are 4-inch heels.
But can we just
They look like
can we
that.
just talk about the fact that Sasuke and Sakura would never let their daughter leave the house?
No.
Because
No.
Sakura never dressed her like
Sasuke
that.
would
No,
honestly have to be
Sakura was
home.
very conservative at that age. Like, she had the really long one.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, the one that went down to, like,
Yeah,
her
the one that I
calf.
hate.
And she wore pants under it.
Yeah, and she wore pants under it.
Yeah, Sarada is obviously not
Does she,
wearing
yeah, she
shorts.
doesn't even have shorts on.
No, she does not. So yeah, like this the movie outfit. These shorts are pretty short, but it's not. It's not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not that.
even the anime outfit is like less than the movie one, but more than the manga.
The
like,
anime outfit is actually the same outfit that's in the manga, except it's more modest in the anime.
yeah.
Because
Like I said, it's more than that, but less than what you're wearing.
yeah, because as you can see in these pictures, it's like in the anime Sarada's outfit. She's like wearing some type of top underneath her dress, and it's like it's down to about right there. So in the manga, it's like all the way down there, and I'm like, no, that's not okay. Why would you put a ninja in those types of heels?
That's why they're not ninja running
Yeah, that's
anymore.
why.
Yeah,
They can't run.
I mean, I can run in those. It's just, if I'm doing it for a long period of time, my
So
feet
yeah,
are gonna hurt.
and
Maybe they're metal
The-
assassination heels.
Yeah.
the manga,
Little spikes
like,
coming
and
out of them.
some of the way, just the way that the manga portrays Sarada is very inappropriate in content. Like, they portray her as, like, there's one part where
Karen.
she's, what?
Guys are like Karen.
No,
Yeah, that's why I said it.
No, not at all. There's one part where you see in the manga where you see Sarada is practicing her Shuriken jutsu, and she's in her room, but she's in like this little tiny bra and like little bitty shorts, and I'm like, it's PJs, I get it, but. And then there's like a part where she's like, she has her glasses and she's just like, looks really sexy,
Seductive.
Yeah.
seductive with it. And I'm like, I don't. A lot of the fandom is really upset about it, and I am very
She's
much
a young
included.
child.
She's 12.
Like,
Yeah.
it would be more appropriate when they're older, like the Shippuden age
Weird.
type thing. Like, because at least at that point they're like teenagers and it's getting to that point. But like at this point with Boruto, they're still like
12.
pre-getting age.
Yeah, and even when they're like 12 still. 11,
Yeah,
12,
that's
something
what I'm
like that.
saying. Like
Yeah.
they're not
That
old
is
enough.
the end of the slideshow. All right, so now we are going to move on to Q&A. So does anyone have any questions that they would like to ask any of our cast? You can ask the adults or the children.
Is an adult but a
Good
child
job.
at the same time. Very conflicted.
Come on.
You
Good
know,
question.
did
Make
you
up
just
something.
did you just pat the wall?
Yes.
I patted the
condescendingly?
wall.
Yes, Nico needs.
They're angry over there. I'm comforting them. I
Anything,
can
as long
see
as it is
them.
not adult content. That is not the same.
Hinata and Naruto, if you had a choice, like, would you go back and not have children, or would you still have children?
Are you asking if they wish I
would have
didn't
the-
exist?
Boruto's question is for you.
I would have the second one.
Okay.
Of course, I would still have the children. They're important no matter what. Well, imagine if we didn't have, would we have the knowledge of what he did and how he helped? No.
And how he
Well,
And
and
also,
here.
Boruto, why did you bring up the Shadow Clones? Boruto,
At least
is
I
that
sh-
really necessary?
At least I showed
Why do
up
you
this
have
time.
a Shadow Clone?
Because
I
you
need
can't-
representation.
Which
here.
one of you is the real one?
Me.
I am.
Oh God.
Oh God. I don't need this in my life.
Attack it and see which one goes poof.
What's your question?
I'm not.
I have a question for Hinata. Where do you put all that ramen?
Perfect question.
The real reason.
Yeah, Mom. Where you put it?
It all goes to where it doesn't go on Sakura.
Oh.
He not throwing some shade.
Oh. Damn. I'm sorry. I forgot.
I'm gonna drown in salt over here.
Reversing on it right now.
That wasn't.
How did this just turn into like a 7-3 Q&A.
I'm sorry, that was spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen the newest episode. I apologize.
Anyone else?
Any other questions?
Any other questions?
So with Sasuke and Naruto going on the mission to eliminate the new Akatsuki, and you know the weird clones and all that, why is it that Sadara has to find out that Karen could be the mother, but the question's never brought up? What if Sakura couldn't have a child and they just took an egg from Karen and transplanted it?
Yeah, it was confirmed that Sakura is the mother, though. But I mean,
Because the way she acts, like the glasses, you know, she acts all.
she actually
Well-
She
Sasuke.
might have grown up around.
Yeah, I want to say like Karine was like, because I know Karine gave her the glasses,
Yeah.
and which means she was probably considered family friend, so Sarada would have naturally picked up some of her attitudes.
Yeah, like a godmother.
And
Yeah.
Honey is the one that delivered her.
Yeah, so
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. What it was is Sasuke and Sakura were off on a mission, and Sakura was very pregnant at that time, and had her
Still
child
doing.
while she was off on the mission, and Karine was there and delivered her.
Yeah.
That is how that happened.
That makes sense. Because Sakura is definitely that mom that's like, yeah, I'm 9 months pregnant, I don't care, I'm still gonna do my job.
All right. Anyone else have any questions?
She's a nurse, that's what they do.
It's true.
True.
Anything? We've still got like
Questions?
9 minutes left, guys.
We like questions, even funny ones. Especially funny ones.
So did you finally give up on the
Hey,
technical
we have a person
jutsu?
doing that now.
Yes, we have an Orion doing that now.
I'm so happy because we didn't have anybody doing that a while
So,
ago.
do you think they're gonna keep with the Shika Ina Cho?
Oh yeah.
thing for them?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a
Like,
continuous
to be very
thing.
important.
Okay.
Like, I know that it hasn't gotten to the time frame yet, but who do you think Boruto's romantic interest will be?
That's something I've been wondering about.
Sarada.
Mitsuki.
Because if you look at the
I'm
manga,
hoping
they're
there's as many
really
gay
too
couples
close
as
for
possible.
comfort for that part yet.
Here's my
Anyone that guy disapproves of.
Here's my thing with Boruto, like, and the romantic interest that I believe will be Sarada. He is obsessed with Sasuke,
Yeah.
like to a questionable level. And Sarada is
accurate.
her dad made over. Like,
That's true.
Also,
Kinda accurate.
going from Naruto and Shippuden, you learn that like they're basically reincarnations, but not reincarnations of the two brothers
Yeah.
who were at eternal war with each other. And now that that's been reconciled, I feel like the family's going to join back up, and that would be
That is also a good
Boruto
point.
and Sarada.
What up?
It's predestined. You're gonna
Yeah.
be with the idiots.
See, okay.
It's okay, take her up for
Rude,
ramen.
class rep. Rude.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay, no, take her up for ramen, it'll all be good.
Jeez. He'll take me
Go
out
away.
for burgers because that's how classy.
I already did that.
I know. That's an old G-Con, I know.
I already did that.
So my thing about that is you haven't really seen it in the anime that much yet because Sarada is all like, I have to focus on my studies. I'm not interested in this thing.
I have to focus on my studies, or I'm gonna hang out with my girlfriends.
Yeah, pretty much. But in the movie, you actually see when Mitsuki, Boruto, and Sarada are on a team together, you see a little bit more of their interactions, and I just tried to find fun. And like, what is it exactly? Trying to remember what is it exactly that they say, and then Sarada like gets flustered.
I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're
Was
talking
this
about,
about the
too, but I
staff
don't
shirt that I didn't get?
Hold
Was this about the staff shirt?
Yeah.
that I didn't
Oh,
get?
yeah! When Sarada is talking about wanting to be Hokage, and then
She asked Boruto, she's like, do you want to be Hokage now or something like
and
that?
then Boruto says something about
Yeah.
wanting to be
The guy behind the Hokage.
Yeah.
yeah,
This is
that,
the right
and then
hand
Sarada
man.
gets embarrassed about that,
Yeah.
and it's
Because he
That's freaking
basically
cute.
said he wanted to be her husband.
That's freaking cute. Like,
I don't think he intended to say that.
probably
What
not,
happened
but
to
that's freaking
Konohamaru?
cute.
Like, why has he got an afro in the manga?
We don't talk about the manga.
Like, literally, I don't
manga?
respect her.
Because
There is
Konohamaru
no
has an
manga.
afro in the
Talk about
manga.
The manga doesn't exist.
Because,
Well,
you
no,
know,
exists, so I know what my character's supposed
But-
to be
No,
like.
that part of the manga
because
is
he is
different.
Yeah,
he is my
that's
little
like-
brother and he is awesome and he can do
But what
whatever
does
he
he look
wants.
like in the anime? Like, does he look like an older version of his young self? Or does he have like
He's-
poofy hair?
He's pretty generic, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his voice just sounds like an old young Kim at the same time. Like, it's really
It
weird.
sounds like him, but older.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It is a little weird.
But it is
Alright.
kind of nice to kind of see
We have like 5
Konohamaru be
more minutes.
awesome.
Is there
Oh,
anything
yeah.
that anyone else wants to ask?
Can we just appreciate Konohamaru?
Yes. Bless Konohamaru.
Can we appreciate that Naruto would be like halfway useless without Konohamaru right now?
Didn't even show up
Konohamaru
to
hovers
the
for him like 80% of the
Where
time.
did this outgoingness with Shino come from?
You know, that's something to talk about.
Where did all that come from? Okay?
favorite episode when
Yeah,
they
because like
start
Shino gets like
dragging
upset
him.
when people aren't paying attention to
Yeah.
him now, and I'm like,
Yeah, like
Okay.
what is this?
Because it used to be,
So-
you don't recognize me? I'm right here.
It
Yeah.
honestly
So-
it really shocked me when I saw that Chino was the academy when he was an academy teacher.
I didn't realize it was him at first. I mean,
So with
Yeah.
Shino
I didn't
getting
either. Like the episode
disappointed
was like
with
Shino
people-
Sensei, and I was like, that's Shino?
Same. I thought that it was Konohamaru's playmate with the glasses. That's what I thought it was at first.
Yes.
So, as avid fans, everyone in here, I'm kind of curious, especially the panelists. Would you have been happy if they had left Shippuden as the end? Or do you think it was better or worse because of this new season and series?
I, as an avid Naruto fan, me and Samari here have been very avid Naruto fans since high school, which that's a handful of years ago. So
We graduated in 2009.
yeah. I am honestly like I didn't want it to end. I'm really glad that they continued on with their children. I'm like it's different. I like to see the thing about it is I like a lot of people are like Boruto's kind of average. I mean, the way I see it, I like to see it is Boruto and Naruto are two completely different entities.
It's true. They really are.
Well, and because like a lot of people were like criticizing Boruto because of the technology thing, and I'm like, but you don't want just another repeat of the
you
same
don't want
series.
another Naruto.
You don't want to replay Naruto. As great as Naruto was, and as much as we loved it, we don't want another one. We want something different. We want to move forward with it. And the only way for them to move forward with it and continue it was with their children and with advancing everything about it, not just being like, oh, it's their kids. Here's the same thing that Naruto went through, only with his kid. Like, you
Have fun
can't do
watching
that
the
and have it
battles
be
last 20
entertaining.
episodes.
You have to change it at least a little to get to
You gotta
where
make
you're
it
going.
new.
If it
Yeah.
had ended, for me, if it had ended where it had ended with Shippuden, I would have been happy because that's where he wanted it to end. He ended it exactly how he had planned from the first episode of Naruto. Like, everything went as he wanted it to. But I'm also really happy for Boruto because we get to see all of the people that we love continuing, but not be the main focus.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
it's not like
Yes.
focusing on Naruto, like him going on as the Hokage and, oh, hey, look, there's his son. He's in the academy. What's his son up to today? Well, he's going around saving the village. Like, that's not what it is. It's, here are these really, really powerful children who need to be contained and get to go on their own adventures with these new bad guys and stronger bad guys.
All right. Well, since we just have like 2 minutes left, if there is nothing else that anyone, I think we will end that here. Thank you guys all for coming.
Let's all ninja run out of this one.